Why hello there and welcome back to Let's Play Valkyrie Profile. Last time we recruited Shiho and taught her some spells. Today let's see what else we can do. That's a dungeon. What's left is Deepan and our resident hard mode dungeon. That's the hard mode dungeon. The Sunken Shrine. Oh, that's a big one if I'm not mistaken. Oh well.
Who the hell are you? In my whole life, ain't nothing good ever happened to me.
This is a variety of cactus. It blooms only one night a month, and only for a few hours.
Who is it? Who's calling me? Wait! Hold up a second. I got it!
Dear viewers, today we will recruit a cactus in Vilnor. Yes, and for good measure, just to check that there's only this one dungeon and nothing else to do in this chapter. Just making sure. Well, that's Deepan. Finally. And nothing else, right? Sounded good. Yep, nothing. Excellent. So, let's go to Vilnor and have a look at that cactus. Haven't been in Vilnor for quite some time. Maybe we'll see some familiar faces. Hey, Badrach! We've seen you before in the intro. The scene with Chelanda? Yes. Great job. You just got stabbed by a black Pierrot. What did he do, even? Who are you? Godforsaken Hour, otherwise known as 2 in the afternoon. Let's assume that lady is his mother. Yes, that's a quite nasty looking flower. I mean, nice. Right, because flowers work that way. Why, you little... Oh. Well, I sure hope they were impressed by your... well... And instead of screwing them, they screwed you, didn't they? We will talk about that in a moment. Well, considering you seem to have a pretty bad wound in your head, I don't think you are gonna have much choice, buddy. And the world grows dark, and he dies. I know what you're thinking, viewers. At this moment, Valkyrie's gonna come and recruit him into her own. Because she absolutely wants a sleaze bag like Badrach. You're having an out-of-body experience. Yes. Yay! Aren't you glad? You get to be one of the good guys. Or not. Maybe. good news, Badrach. You're gonna get many new friends. Well, here's your chance. Go ahead, convince her. Yeah, think. Grab the popcorn, viewers. This is gonna be all kinds of fun. Well, that's a nice thing to do, Badrach. Yes, you've done well in doing so. You know that your partner Arngrim is with us, no? Yes, well done. Wow, you're such a, what's it called, philanthrop?
This is a variety of cactus. It blooms only one night a month, and only for a few hours. If you make a wish when the flowers bloom, it will come true.
For real this time now.
Had to have been, let's see, 3-4 years ago. I don't remember too well, but I think so. I was working in Vilnor. Hold on, don't rush me here. What was I doing? It wasn't nothing that bad. I was working, security, like an escort, you know?
For slave traders, maybe?
For who, you say? They were, slave traders.
Aha!
Oh, come on, don't give me that look. It gets better, okay? Hear me out. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. Kind of an embarrassing story, really. It was a crappy old town. No shortage of those up north. Well, up in places like that, especially in Vilnor, sometimes the townsfolk gotta sell their daughters just to eat. Anyway, I got hired to escort a bunch of slavers, and there was this little 7-year-old girl there.
Oh.
typical village rat. Like you see everywhere. I forget her name. Anyway, for some reason, she took a shine to me. It's a sad story. You know where it's going, don't you? No? I gotta tell you?
You protected her until the slave market and sold her.
Well, these slavers are total thieves, and they only paid me half of what they promised.
Oh.
And on top of that, they didn't tell me how dangerous their route was. So I said to hell with the job. Of course, I didn't get paid neither. Anyway, before I left, I took that little girl away with me.
So you stole a girl for your own benefit. What a great man.
She had no idea what was going on. Kept asking me about her brother and... I only saved her to piss off the slavers, but what a pain in the butt she was. I told her it was my house, and she believed me. Even though it had a big old cross and everything. Maybe I should have told you I saved her and took her all the way to the orphanage because I felt sorry for her.
At least you were honest. Well, Valkyrie.
So, even a man who lives in darkness can bloom for one fleeting moment.
And we recruit him after all. Personally, I don't dislike Badrach's character all that much. So, as for him, he is the final archer in the game. And I'm not gonna use him anytime soon, I don't think. In fact, I've never used him before at all. So, yeah, I have no idea how he's gonna control. So after you recruit him though, you want to go back to Camille Village, because as you may have noticed in that, in his recruitment scene, we know the church where he left the girl. You are allowed to say your farewells to this world. Bah. You're not too good with women, even if they are 11-year-old brats. Is that it, Badrach? Yes, the little girl that you saved remembered you. And we get a hand-woven bandana. As far as I recall, it's not too great an item, but still, we get it for free. Why not take it? Headgear. Yeah, it's about as good as the salad. Ah! And it increases avoid. That's what raises there. But yeah, it's only as good as the standard helmet. Come to think of it, I don't think I've upgraded my equipment at all. Besides weapons and random guards I found. Well, except for mages, who is completely equipped with better stuff. Well, I could have materialized some better equipment, but really, why? Ooh. Must resist. Yeah, it is an idea to get some helmets. Valor helmet is, I think, for normal people. The garlands, these things are for Valkyrie. Similarly, these garbs are for Valkyrie. The others are for normal people. Tiaras generally are for mages, as are cloaks. Gauntlets are generally not worth buying, because just get some glare guards or something that counterattacks with stoning or freezing or something. As for boots, yes, I recommend getting some sweet boots at least for your mage, if not even elven boots. Greaves generally not too bad either. Yes, that's everything you need to know about that. Man, I knew Badra's recruitment scene was gonna be long, but that it became so long, a video. Fascinating! So, next time we will either go to the sunken shrine of the Silver Monkey, or to the lost city of Deepan. I'm all for Deepan. Also, I'm all for going to the Cave of Oblivion before entering here, but we'll see about that. Simply so I can get my level 1 characters here to level 15. Shouldn't take too long. As for Badra, yes, I'm probably gonna put him in my party sooner or later, but not right now. Yes, Shiho will be set up in Chapter 7, and for Chapter 8 we don't necessarily need to send someone, but I guess I will, just because I can. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Let's Play Valkyrie Profile, and it shall be engraved upon your very soul, the name of your favorite Let's Player, Legion. Fare thee well.